Good morning, Elsie. How are you doing today? Wonderful. Hey, good morning, everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Wednesday. A beautiful Wednesday here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. "52 degrees right now, 52 degrees. It's going to get up into the low 70s today, later today. So far, no problems breathing. Haven't gotten any whiffs of that red tide. It's still lurking offshore there. Right now it seems the worst is to the south of us. Lots of dead fish being reported on Marco. High tide is at 12:48 today, or low tide, I'm sorry. Low tide is at 12:48 today. For those of you that like coming out at low tide and walk the sandbars here at the park. Look at that beautiful, beautiful clear blue sky again this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. All around. 360 degrees. Nothing but blue sky. Smiling above me. The sun behind the trees there. Jackie, good morning, darling. Good morning. Donna, good morning. Anna, good morning. Marianne, Phil, good morning. Mr. Cooper, good morning, Mr. Cooper. Jennifer Ann, good morning. I am just passing the skybox over on my left at the north end of Area 3 here. Roy is up on the beach behind me, up in his spot there in Area 4. Bundling himself up, I'm sure. There's not a cloud in sight here in North Naples. There's some clouds down to the south. Way down to the south. But I am just in a big hole of blue sky. Blue sky and blue water. The Hump Day Blues. I think I'll go down to Area 2 and turn around and head back up to the pass. Good morning. I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah.
That water is just not as pretty as it should be. Still discolored. A little bit of that discoloration's because of the waves, just stirring things up, but still dealing with that darn red tide. Hopefully it'll be out of here soon. Haven't seen any dead fish on the beach here at the park, thankfully. Over to my left, the boardwalk at the north end of Area 2. The boardwalk and ramp over there. Lots of great easy access points to the beach here from the parking lot. The parking lot is very, very close to the beach here for people that have trouble walking. There are a couple ramps to the beach for those of you with walkers or whatever. Just got a little whiff of the red tide down here. Darn it. That wind, I think the wind's coming from out of the northwest, which is not good. Much better when we have an offshore breeze here. Blowing out to sea. Nana said there was a lot of big chunks of coral down this way yesterday. I did not see them. Whew. Just enough here to stink up the beach. So I have got, in case you're wondering here, I've got a loaner gimbal here. Just a loaner. Until I can save up enough money to get a new gimbal, a replacement gimbal. Yesterday my gimbal bit the dust. I just could not get it to come back to life. It's got a weak motor. And by the time you ship it out and get it fixed, and of course, you know, the warranty just expired a month ago. By the time you ship it out and get it repaired, it's about $30 less than a new one. So I think I'll just hold off and get a new one. Thankfully, I've got this one to use temporarily. And here she comes. Here comes waste management. You haven't oh, there you go. I love it. We'll keep your phone number secret. Call.
No, I'm ready yet, but I'm on the hunt.
I like that shirt. Show everybody that again. My favorite people call me Nana. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what it's all about.
And we got our first vaccination Monday, so we're one step closer to being able to hug them again.
Nice. So how'd it go? Everything good? No reactions or anything?
No reactions.
Sweet.
And I must compliment Collier County, the public health folks. You know, everything was well organized and it went seamlessly.
Yeah. How long did you have to wait?
Well, I must admit we're among the sinners. Because they said we all told from when we pulled into the park was 2 hours and a half.
2.5 hours.
Now you wait 15 minutes at the end for make sure everybody's okay. So
okay.
Everybody after vaccinated, you pull into a side parking lot. They
okay.
have EMTs there.
Nice.
In case anybody has a reaction.
Sure.
They put a sign on your car that you can leave at the time.
Oh, wow.
And then they come by and check and say, before you leave, and say, is everything okay? And then they take the sign and they help you get
So
out.
it's very organized.
Very.
And you just stay in your car the whole time? They
in your car
reach in the window,
time.
boom.
Whole time. And
is it like a big 4-foot needle?
no. Come on. No. In fact, when she was looking at my stuff, and she was asking a couple questions, and she looked at me, and I said, yes, I'm a nurse.
Nice, nice.
But in any event, I think the sad part is that they had a lot more of the police and you know, their volunteers and so forth, but they apparently only had enough nurses for 5 stations. So
okay.
5 cars could get vaccinated at the same time. And I'm hoping, I know I heard on the news today in California that they had all these retired nurses who have said, we'll come and help
there you
vaccinate.
go. I love it.
And I'm hoping that they'll consider doing that in Florida.
Nice.
Half the retired nurses who can go out there and give vaccine. And
as long as they've had their vaccine.
Let's get it done.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So
excited.
happy for you. So did they schedule you for your next one?
So they gave us the process. So we'll get it in about 3 weeks to make the appointment for week 4. Because we got Moderna vaccine.
Okay.
And it's 28 days.
28 for the Moderna. Now the new one's one shot.
Yeah.
I forget. I forget who's makes it.
AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
But this one and the Pharma's 21, the Moderna's 28. So
all right.
they're going to send me an email, and then I'll do the same thing, sign up for the appointment, and then we'll go with it.
Awesome.
but I
Now,
but I
how
learned.
much wiggle room is there on that 28 days?
You're not really sure, because the research.
That's why I'm a little leery. I just hope they have that all figured out for those second doses.
Well,
That's the.
we know the second dose really brings the antibodies to the
Yep.
level that you need, but maybe somewhere down. I'm sure.
No, I think Collier's doing a fantastic job. A fantastic
From
job.
what I'm hearing about the other counties,
Yeah,
the public health department
we are.
is in much better.
Yeah.
They get the logistics, I think, better than some of the other.
Yeah, this
ones.
random showing up is like insane. No.
Interesting.
Yeah, you too. I didn't see any from Roy down. All righty. Well, I know it's very hard to hear her talking, but she got her vaccination on Monday here in Collier County. She said it was about a 2.5 hour process, waiting in line, and then they make you, after you get your shot, they hold you for 15 minutes. You just pull over into a waiting area. So there's lots of EMTs there. They want to make sure you don't have any reactions, and then after the 15 minutes, they send you on your way. So good for Nana. She got her first of 2 shots. Well, we're already down in Area 1. I was going to turn around and start walking up the beach, but not being low tide. I didn't see any rush in getting up to Wiggins Pass. But watch, there'll probably be 1 million shells up there this morning. And 1 million people. I'm going to turn around now and start walking up the beach. I don't think it's going to be too windy. Shouldn't be a lot of wind noise. You're just tuning in, it is an absolutely gorgeous morning out there, as you can see. Beautiful blue sky all around. It was 52 when I first stepped foot on the beach this morning, 52 degrees. A little on the cool side for this Florida boy. But other than that, weather-wise, it's gorgeous. Only up in right around the boardwalk in Area 2, I got a little whiff of that red tide. Made me cough a couple times. Good morning. 12:48 is low tide. 12:48 today is when we'll be able, or you will, whoever comes out here at that time, be able to walk out onto the sandbars here. Good morning. Yeah, there's some little stuff down here, some little shells. Nothing too big. But who knows? Sometimes some of those little shells are awesome, as we've learned over the past week. Man, we had several awesome days of great shelling. Several great days in a row of awesome shelling. Look at that. That's cool looking. Excuse me. Doesn't take much now to make me cough. My body, I don't think, is as tolerant as it used to be of that red tide. Excuse me. Some joggers jogging by there. Not seeing anything down here, darn it. Might be a little better up at the north end of the park. We'll see what it looks like up there. Up around the pass. Lots of slipper shells, lots and lots of slipper shells out here. Haven't seen any fighting conchs. Quite a few little jewel box shells. I'm seeing a lot of the jewel boxes. There's half a jewel box, an old spiny jewel box. PU is where it stinks. I'm sure there's some goodies down here if I spent the time to look. Some little treasures. Kitten paws. Lots of little kitten paw shells down here. There's a nice one. Nice colors. It's a nice little kitten paw. Another little one down here. I'm looking for a little murex or something. A little moon shell, little murex. Seeing lots and lots of slipper shells, and they're throwing me off. I see them on their back and they look like moon shells. morning. Ew. Ah. Yeah, a little dead fish in the mix there. Well, nothing really jumped out at me. We'll just keep trucking north here. Keep on trucking up to Wiggins Pass. See what the beach looks like up at the north end here. Got a runny nose. I wonder if Roy went for his walk yet, or his morning stroll. Mr. Kevin, what'd you get? My moon shell?
No.
What'd you get? Wind up? Oh, nice, Murex.
Yep.
Nice.
That's not even down the patch yet.
Really? I was wondering if there's anything going to be... Was there any shells up there?
I do my walk and then I'm going to end up up there. To make sure I get my walk.
Yeah. I think it's probably... They're just starting to show up, I think, as the tide's creeping out here. Awesome, man. It's a nice find. Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah, man.
You got a new...
Well, this is kind of a loner. Kind of a loner. Yeah, I don't like using it out here. It is an expensive one.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to get it wet. All right. Yeah, that was a nice Murex. An old lace Murex that Kevin found up here. He said he hadn't been up to the pass yet, but he found it up at the north end. So maybe we'll get lucky and do a little shelling this morning. It's always fun. I'm just looking down here. There's just a very thin line of shells here. Morning. But sometimes I find some nice little gems down here. But I don't think that's the case this morning. Tide's still pretty high. So when the tide's high like this, when it's going out, you're either going to find the shells up the high tide line or you got to wait a little while. I have found some nice little olive shells over the past 7 days. Found one nice big olive shell, a very, very large one. I was happy with that. Oh, one dead fish on the beach here. Dead catfish. Good morning. That was the first dead fish I've seen. I saw one dead fish that was kind of a piece of a dead fish. That was the first dead fish I saw. I just saw a catfish on the beach, big catfish. You know, unfortunately, there is no such thing as a live update when it comes to red tide, the beach conditions. I mean, the best they can do is usually a 1-day delay. But the red tide's usually, a couple days old, the reports. So you really don't know for sure until you get out to the beach what's going on. Always a little mystery. Good morning, guys. How are we doing up at the north end?
Picked up a lot of fish this morning.
Really? At the north end? Darn
All
it.
through. The first time I've seen snook.
Dead
I've
snook?
never seen snook. Dead.
Oh no. Well, a couple of years ago it was.
Have you seen?
I saw every single fish we got here.
That sucks.
Grouper, everything was.
I've never seen grouper.
Yeah.
I want to see
Even
grouper.
a shark. Even a shark.
We saw what, dolphin? Or was that a shark?
A dolphin. Yeah, we had some
That was
quite
last year.
a couple.
No, it was
2018,
Was it 18?
when the
Okay.
dolphin was up here. That was sad. His
Yeah.
tongue was all hanging out.
Yeah. I hate seeing those.
And the sea turtles and the manatees.
And then I hate seeing sea trout.
Yeah.
Sea trout and grouper. I haven't seen any grouper.
Drum, all the big red fish.
Red drum,
Yeah.
black drum.
Yep.
And that's a shame too.
That 2018 did not spare anything.
Yeah.
Usually you see it in it's like levels, you see
yeah.
sometimes it's crabs and stuff, and,
It's funny.
and all those eels and
we went out fishing yesterday.
uh-huh.
Couldn't get out very far, and we buy a little bit of shrimp, and then we catch fish and then cut
Right.
for the bigger fish. Not one fish would bite onto the cut fish. Not one fish. We didn't get one bite off the cut fish.
So it could tell it was bad or something.
Had to.
Could you see patches of red tide out there?
It was bad.
How far out?
We got only 5 miles out. The seas, it's kind of funny because you're dealing with one less than 1 footers right here.
Uh-huh.
But look at the horizon.
Right, it's rough.
It's
Yeah,
rough.
it's rough out there, man. It doesn't look like it from here.
No. But it was rough.
But it's too bad.
Yeah. Well, what bothers me is, you know, they just, I mean, it's there. It's killing fish. There was a lot of dead fish in Gordon's Pass area.
That's what I heard too. I heard Clam Pass.
Clam Pass.
I heard in the
Marco,
backwater they're piling
it's
up.
horrible.
Yeah, Venetian Bay they're piling up in the backwater.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get a hold of that.
Me too, brother. Me too. Have a good one. Oh, that's sad. Mike said there was dead fish up here at the north end. Darn it. I try not to think about the red tide, but it's just here in my face. I mean, I kind of feel it's part of my job to let you know what's going on here. That's the whole reason for these beach walks. I mean, it's obviously to get together in the morning and make friends, but it's also to try and keep everybody updated as to what's going on here in the park. I mean, that's how they started originally. I just wanted to have a place for our friends, our seasonal residents, to have a place to stay in touch. And there's a little turkey wing down here. Good morning. My little turkey wing shell. Pretty nice colors on it. No shell collection's complete without a couple turkey wings. Boy, this beach has really changed shape here over the past couple months. It's really gotten curvy. Very shapely. Now here the water looks a little clearer than down to the south. Up in Area 4, about the middle of Area 4, the water looks a little clearer than it did down in Area 3 and 2. That wind. It's more of a breeze. More of a breeze than a wind. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking, Elsie. She's out here every morning when she's down here from Minnesota. Bright and early. As soon as those gates open, bam. We were the first ones at the gate this morning. We're waiting to get in, Roy and I. Only one other car pulled in behind us. Not very crowded here. Not very crowded. which is a good thing. Roy's on his walk. I don't know if his daughter's here, his granddaughter and daughter yet. Probably. When Osprey just came out of the pine tree over here. Just came out of the pine tree. I think it might have been in the nest up there. Just came out and flew up the beach. Roy up here sitting on his tree stump, on his throne. Up, a dead mullet. All right, a dead mullet washed up on the beach here. Just to remind us that the red tide is still here. Look at that Florida blue sky. Blue, blue, blue. Some clouds way down to the south. Some thin clouds way down south there. other than that, it is beautiful up here. Gorgeous weather. I did find myself coughing down at the north end of Area 2 this morning. Let's see what it's like up here at the north end. Roy over there on his stump with his daughter and granddaughter. All bundled up. Mr. Eskimo, Roy the Eskimo. Something funny. His daughter, they're staying up at the Hilton, the Hyatt up on Coconut Road, up in Estero. And Roy goes up there and goes swimming in the pool, and then he calls it the hot pot, the jacuzzi. He goes in the jacuzzi, the hot pot. But then he has a pina colada. He's gotten hooked on virgin pina coladas. So he's a pina colada junkie now. So now we've added something new, a new treat for Roy. A virgin pina colada. He said the next time I order one, I'm going to order one without sugar. He says it's a big sugar hit. I'm like, I don't think that's possible, Roy. I think you're just going to have to go for it the way it is. I think he's like, oh, okay. But he'll have a couple of those sometimes. Mr. Pina Colada. Well, start looking for some shells now. Maybe. Keep my fingers crossed. I didn't wind up with anything yesterday. Of course, I didn't spend much time here. Had a gimbal meltdown. A gimbal crisis yesterday. Man, it's like a carpet of little tiny shells down here. Just a carpet. Not the easiest thing to walk on. Plenty of good stuff there if you want to sift around. Sift through it all. I'm sure you find some little goodies. Some nice little keepers. Over here under the tree. Look at all the shells caught up in there. Look at them all. Need to bring a kid with you to get up in there. Get under them. I can't crawl under there, but my Lord. There's a lot of shells in there. A lot of shells piled up. They're kind of deep too. I'm looking for anything on the surface that I might be able to snag. A lot of fighting conchs buried in there. Seeing the tops of them sticking up. For you conch collectors, you conch heads, Robert. Oh man. Need a little rake to just reach back in there and pull them out. Wiggins Pass up there to the north. There's some shellers up here. Some shellers. I hope they're beginners. I hope they have bad eyes like me. Wondering if our angel wing is still here. Nope. That is so sad why people have to take shells off of the tree. Had our angel wing hanging right here, right in here. Somebody had come along and take it off. There's no way it would have fallen off. Why do people do that? Why do they have to do that? Well, a lot of shells right down here. I want to get up to the pass. I want to get up to the pass. To our little spot there at the point. There's a bunch of 3 people up here. Darn it. I don't have empty pockets. I got a couple little, nice little kitten paws. That's better than nothing. Wiggins Pass, North Naples, Florida. Hump Day. January 6, 2021. not gagging. That's a good thing. I'm not gagging up here. Not seeing many shells. Rats. Rats. Wow, I can definitely smell a red tide here. Right here. Right where the shells are. Or will be maybe later today. You. Hazardous duty pay here, baby. God darn it. Darn. Nothing. Nada. Not a thing.
Did you take the day off
Hey.
today?
Partially.
Partially. Well, another beautiful morning out here.
Yeah. Yes, sirree. Good morning. How are you doing today?
We're doing great, thank you.
Awesome.
Our first visit.
Oh, is it?
Lisa
Awesome.
from Minnesota.
How are you, Minnesota?
I watch you every
Awesome. Well, thank
day.
you.
I'm up there, so thank you.
So you're from Elsie's neck of the woods. You know Elsie?
I don't know.
She walks here. I don't know if you saw her with the 2 walking sticks. She's
Okay, yes, I
she's
do.
from Minnesota. Say hi to her.
Hi.
She's one of our friends. Yeah. Yeah. This is you brought that cool weather with you. Thank you.
How's Troy doing today?
Oh, he's good. His daughter's here, so
Okay, good.
he's sitting with her up on one of the stumps up here right now.
Okay, well, we'll go up and see. We'll go up and say hi.
Awesome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Some fighting conchs. Couple little fighting conchs down here. Yeah, there might be something here. There might be something hiding here. Let me look. Let me look closer. There's a little baby. There's a little turkey wing. I like having the little ones just as much as the big ones in my collection. Nice little turkey wing. I did see. Was that a little? Oh, darn it! Piece of a crown conch. Darn it! That would have been a beauty. Look at the colors on that. That would have been awesome. Got to back up here a little bit. This is right where the waves are sifting the shells for me. So there might be a little something down here that somebody missed and left. Little scallop down there. See a little scallop shell right down there. Right there, the little scallop. Little jewel box. A piece of a little jewel box. A little tiny. Nope, just a sliver of a little baby apple murex. Just a sliver. Of course, our slipper shells. We always see them. It's the slippers. That's kind of a funny shaped slipper there. Flip it over. Looks like a little slipper. What'd you find?
Oh, nothing. I like these smaller little.
Yeah, me too.
I like those.
Oh yeah, I love. They got some really nice colors. Those little conchs. Oh, some moons or olives.
Olives, yeah.
Man, I found a huge olive up here the other day. Oh, like that.
I'm getting to the point where this is just exactly what you say. You just keep looking.
Yep. You just keep staring.
No, it's not a.
Nope, it's not a whole one.
Nope. But
A little baby murex.
Yep. Well, I just put it up on the bench up there. So
Well, there you go. I just throw them up there, make it easier. I don't want to make it too easy for people.
I saw Punk Gal was a couple of weeks back, but she was just at one of the shell trees, just kind of picking off all the ones off the shell trees.
I hung an angel wing up there a couple days ago and it's gone.
Of course.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, I take the olives that have the holes in
Uh-huh.
and I'll put them on certain logs and stuff, and those are gone.
Really?
Every day.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the raccoons.
Yeah, let's go with that. The raccoon from New York.
The raccoon. There you go. I'm not going to say that. I saw one jellyfish here. One jellyfish washed up on the beach. Right down here.
There's an angel wing for you.
Oh, there you go. All right. I just keep staring. The more I stare, the more I see down here. It's crazy. Boy, there are so many slipper shells just everywhere. Slipper, slipper, slipper everywhere. Nice ones too. Some nice size slippers. If you need a pair of slippers, here they are. Thought I saw another little turkey wing down here. It's funny, you look away and you lose sight of them. Nice little fighting conch. Little Florida fighting conch. An old moon shell. An old one. You know what? I'm going to leave that for somebody else. That'll be a good starter moon shell. Somebody that doesn't have a moon shell, that's a good enough one to pick up and keep. Now there's a piece of a lace murex. It's missing the bottom. It's missing its bottom. I'll put that right by the moon shell. Somebody will spot that and take it. Somebody will be thrilled to death to have that moon shell, believe me. Nice little scallop. There's days when the beach is just covered with scallop shells. Mornings. Come on, one little moon shell. You never have too many moon shells. The waves need to come up here and spread this stuff out. It's pretty thick. There's also a lot of shells in the water here, right along the water line right now. It will be exposed as soon as that tide goes out here. So you could have some good luck up here this morning. I just feel like I'm missing something here, like I've missed something. Haven't been looking close enough this morning. Piece of an old lightning whelk's missing a little of its tail there. Got some nice color on it though. Straighten the old back out. Get the kinks out. Get the knots out. You know how it goes up here with the shelling. You know, walk back and forth. Just keep walking back and forth and you find something different every time. Quite a few little turkey wings. Look at this guy. That's kind of nice. That's neat with a little barnacle on it. That's scallop. That's a nice one there. Nice colors. Cool. Quite a few little turkey wings, kind of half buried in the sand. The old turkeys. Well, I didn't check up on the high tide line, and I didn't check in the water here. I know I missed something. Something awesome was down here calling my name. Saying, Rob, how could you not see me? Walk right by me. There it is. There's what was calling my name. Nice little moon shell. Shark eye. Ha! See? I knew it. I knew I missed something. It was upside down and kind of hidden behind another shell, half hidden. I'm looking at the ground here while I'm walking along. Back and forth. I'm doing a sweep of the area here. Oh, turkey wings all over. Turkey wings. Nice little fighting conch. Little turkey wing down there. Little fighting conch. Nice little fighting conch. Yeah. One moon shell. I broke it, an old moon shell. I tossed it up. Yeah, nothing really good. A lot of turkey wing shells. Yeah, that's that old moon shell. There's a couple of them. There's another one that it was a whole one, but it was old. I tossed out. No. You know, I call them starters for somebody that doesn't have them. Yeah. A starter. Yeah, they're starter shells. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I like the little ones. When there's a lot of them out here, I go for the little ones. I got big ones, so I go for the little ones. Gotta leave room in my pocket for all those moon shells. There you go, a spoon. Here's where, look in the water. This is, I haven't checked the water yet. I think you do good out here. I always find stuff right along this little edge. Yeah. Yeah, tulip shell. There you go. There you go.
I'll take it.
Yep. They're just coming in and they're coming in and out here. I gotta compliment you. That was a really nice moon shell you found up here the other day. That was awesome, Kevin. It's a good thing Elizabeth was here to hold it for you. Yeah. Yeah. Right down here. Darn it, I got long pants on here this morning, so I can't get out here. Well, I could, but I don't want to get wet. You can see, look down here, you can see a bunch of little conchs rolling around. See them down there, little fighting conch shells? Another hour, this will be dry here. Yeah. So there's been a lot of eyes on these shells already, and I guarantee you there's still something down there. Still something down here. See if I just threw a moon shell over in front of Kevin. See if he finds it. See if he finds it walking along. What was that?
Olive with the tip on.
No moon shells over there? No moon shells? I just threw one over here in front of you. Yeah. They're so hard to find. It's like you never know. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is a beauty. A beautiful tulip.
Right?
What? Alphabet cone. I just threw a moon shell down here, right in front of you. I'm like, let's see if he finds it. No, they get swept up so fast. It had a hole. It had a hole in it. But isn't that amazing how you walk right by the tulip shell? You just. I tell you what, if the sand dollars would only, if I could cash in on them. It's funny how the things just slosh around here. Another tulip? Nice. A good one? I wonder why there's been a lot of them up here lately.
They're good shells too.
The tulips, yeah. I've never found one of those like red ones, a whole one. Yeah. I want to go where that boat goes, that one on Facebook you see all the time.
There's a Keys Island, how do I pronounce it? You kayak over, and it's just like an island. Shells everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know chicken or anything.
One of these days we need to get together and do it. Yeah. We need to get a trailer to bring the shells back. There's gonna be more stuff washing up here. It's hard to see down here. That's part of the problem. Now I'm getting wet. You got to kind of stand in one spot for a minute and focus. Focus. They come up and they disappear as fast as they come up. There's a very, very nice lightning whelk. Did you see that? How it was rolling back and forth? Beautiful, beautiful lightning whelk. Nice colors. A little chipped up along the edge there. Awesome colors, though. Awesome colors. The lightning whelk. All right. It's funny, that moon shell, I don't see it either. I just tossed an old moon shell out here, hoping Kevin would have spotted it. And it just disappeared. Darn it, there's a nice scallop down there. Where'd it go? Look at that. Nice little scallop shell. Not so little, that's a nice one. That is a beauty. A beauty. No alphabets down here, no cones. No cone shells yet. I haven't picked up a murex yet either this morning. Just some older ones. There's a moon in the water. Is that the one I tossed? Nope. It's a little, that's kind of interesting. The moons, when they get, it's got character. That moon shell has character. Like me. I thought I saw something else rolling around down here. An old tulip, a broken tulip shell. Old lightning whelks. I thought I saw a nice little olive rolling around. And I thought I saw a horse conch down here. Piece of a tulip there. What's left of a tulip. I thought I saw a horse conch. Now that chipped up. I'm going to toss it up on the beach for somebody. Another good little starter shell for somebody, a starter tulip shell. Little olive shell. stuff buried in the sand out there. I can see tips of a lot of shells buried in the sand. Water needs to get a little more shallow to churn it up out there. An olive in the, I don't know where it went. Thought I saw a nice little olive. Maybe not. Kind of gave up on keeping my pants dry. How many shark's teeth have I missed? That's the question. How many shark's teeth have I missed here? Mike and Maria would probably be going crazy up here. Ooh, did I see a cone? Yep, an old cone. An old alphabet cone. Pretty faded out. The alphabet is gone. There's a little of the alphabet. All right. Well, not bad. Not bad. I'm not going home with empty pockets. I left some shells here for other people. Plenty of them for other people. There's a fish dying out there in the water. I see it kicking around. I see it kicking around. Getting any bites?
No.
Nothing.
Oh, you got a hole.
There you go. I just can't turn away. I can't turn away. I know there's something else down here. I just know there's something really special down here. I'm happy finding that tulip shell. That was kind of neat. Kevin's a good sheller, you know, he's got a good eye, and it just goes to show, you know, you just can't see it. You can't see everything when you're walking by here. Oh, come on. Darn it. Thought there was... Yeah, baby. Nice olive shell. Look at that. Almost got away from me. It almost got away from me. That is a nice olive. Nice. See, I told you. I knew there was something here. There's so much here, it's unbelievable. And now it's thinning out. Now the shells are kind of thinning out here. All right, that was fun. That was fun. Great little morning. I got a couple moon shells. Can't complain. My little favorites, my moons. Start heading back down the beach. What were my finds? My better finds today. Finds. It's hard to get that D in there. Finds. See if I can get them in my pocket and find them in my pocket. Find my finds in my pocket. Pardon me for coughing from the red tide. Oh, there. There's my 3 of my nicer shells from this morning's shelling here at Wiggins Pass. A nice little tulip at the top, an olive shell, and a little lightning whelk. You know, like I said, I'm not going home with empty pockets. Considering this is not considered a real hot spot for shelling, it's not bad. Not too bad at all. I'll take it. Hear that osprey? All right. Down the beach we go. What else we find, nobody knows. Hey, thanks for tagging along with me this morning. If you like what you see, hit the share button. As you know, I don't get paid to come out and do these live feeds. If you like what you're seeing and you want to send a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. You can send some stars to my videos through Facebook, or even better, you can become a regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television here on Facebook. And whatever you do, thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Those of you that are supporters, thank you even more. Thank you very much. I can smell the red tide up here. Boy, warming up now. Really starting to warm up. Nice. Let's see, a couple more jellyfish on the beach here. Still dealing with the jellyfish. Little ones. I haven't seen any live fighting cocks crawling around lately. The old boardwalk. The abandoned boardwalk. Hurricane Ada did a number on that thing. Yeah, Roy's excited about getting up to the hotel there where his daughter's at. This is their last day here in town. It's been kind of nice having her down here, taking care of Roy for the week. Roy got his hearing aids yesterday from the VA, but he doesn't like them. He doesn't want to wear them. Typical Roy. Typical Roy. I wish I had my swim trunks on. There's a dark patch of something out there in the water. I don't know what it is. It's seaweed coming in. Some of that red algae, the red drift algae. There's something, a dark clump of something right out in there. Starting to see the sandbar out here. I love the shadows. See the shadows of that dead tree out there in the water. I wonder if the Mr. Gopher Tortoise is out this morning. He was out the other morning when the sun was out. The sun's out now for sure. Nice and sunny. Absolutely beautiful. So it seems like it might be gopher tortoise weather. Take a walk up there. See if he's out here sunbathing. Oh. Yep, there he is. There he is, down in his den there. Down in his den. I can't see the screen. It's so darn sunny out here. It's right down in there. You see him? You see him down there? Getting some rays, catching some rays. Our little gopher tortoise friend up in Area 5. Do not mess with the gopher tortoises. Don't pick them up. Don't feed them. You will get in trouble. Well, at least we saw him today. Finally. Finally. Can't see his little eye there. Just barely make out his eye. Cool. See that bright sun over my shoulder? Beautiful. Yep, he's out. Yeah, sort of out. Sort of out. I always see the small one. One day I saw the bigger one. One day I saw the big one. There's a little baby in there.
Yeah, those tortoises are called keystone species. Over 300 other animals live within that den a lot of times. They utilize it. It's not just that one turtle.
Well, I'm wondering where it goes, how far back and around, and
I know. I'd like to get a camera in there.
I
bet you can all the way.
I mean, it definitely goes all under that tree. It's all over under that tree.
A lot of other animals use that tree for that den.
Because I did see a big one day, and then now it's a little one.
Yeah, there's a bunch in there. Some of them can't even fit in there. See, their shells all full of sand, trying to get in and out because they squeeze in and out.
Yep. Oh man. This is absolute. I love the view from up there looking out.
Yeah, I know. You see everything.
It's just beautiful.
I think I'll stay here.
You gonna spend the night?
Again?
Yeah, again. Oh Lord. I only got a couple whiffs of the red tide
No,
today.
it wasn't too bad. Yep, me too. Not too bad.
Hopefully it's on its way. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah. Good morning. One of them, the little one. Yeah, I had a feeling there was more than one tortoise in there. Because I have seen a bigger one come out of there, and today it was kind of a small one. Kevin said there could be lots of them living in there. Ranger Kevin. Isn't that neat how Kevin came down here, wound up being a park ranger? How awesome is that? Get paid to be somewhere you love. Well, I think I'm going to call it a morning here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Please help spread the word. Invite your friends to join us here in the morning. Tell them what it's all about. It's all about making new friends. Making new friends in the morning. Spending time with your good friends. Those of you that are supporters, thank you so much for being a financial supporter. Your friendship and financial support, that's what allows me to do this, keeps me coming back. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Tally ho, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.